So we're gonna meet up with Cicero, see what he has to say.
What is life's greatest illusion?
Innocence, my brother.
Listener! Is that you? Oh, I knew you'd come! Send the best to defeat the best. Astrid knew her stupid wolf couldn't slice Cicero.
New armor set. Could have been looking fashionable. Jester's boots. Muffled, move silently. Price is 12% better. Damage with one-handed weapons 12% better. Will be worthless. Double sneak attack damage with one-handed weapons. Sneaking is 30% better. Right. Double sneak attack damage probably something we should start using, especially if we. Well, what would be? It would give up some damage, so it has to be sneak attack damage at that point. Otherwise, we're just losing out. This place has certainly seen better days.
No! But this isn't at all what Mother would want! You kill the keeper or I kill the listener! Now that's madness! I always well defended. I always stickler for details. Get it? Stickler! Oh, I slay me.
Ah, fuck. Another archer. Archer damage.
Boost, Roda!
Archer. 100 damage. Okay. That. More traps.
You can't kill.
Damage coming from another archer, probably.
You're still alive. Responsibilities, of course, but could you at least slow down a bit? Not what I used to be.
Bow before the will of sickness.
Follow the blood. Will without a doubt lead us to traps.
Chilly. You'll enjoy this. Not an original part of the sanctuary per se. Let's call it a forced addition. Forced by what? Oh, come and see. All right. So Cicero attacked that harlot Astrid. But what's a fool to do when his mother is slandered and mocked? Surely the listener understands.
Who the frick there? It's not a troll. It's much worse. Getting closer.
Cicero admits he thought the listener would be dead by now. Maybe we could just forget about this. Let bygones be bygones. Please.
Master check. Daedric Horax. I'll take it. What do you see the use for it? It's a pretty looking axe. Good pretty axe.
If it's any comfort, I do feel slightly better. Stupid lizard got in my way. But please, tell me that hulking sheepdog is bled to death. No. And now we come to the end of our play. A grand finale.
A fight?
You caught me. I surrender.
Remain silent.
Oh, you prefer to listen, eh? Of course, of course. The listener listens. A joke. A funny joke. I get it. Then listen to this. Don't kill me. Let poor Cicero live. I attacked the strumpet Astrid. I did. And I'd do it again. Anything for our mother? Return to the Pretender. Tell her I'm dead. Tell her you strangled me with my own intestines. But lie. Yes, lie. Lie and let me live.
Kill Cicero or leave the sanctuary.
Do what you will. Cicero has no fight left.
I'm not going to kill him. I don't. Yeah, he's mad and got upset, but at the same time, If I kill him, the Dark Brotherhood is basically dead. This is just a group of assassins that they have now. They don't have Night Mother support in any way. I'm just gonna walk away. I'll try something else before walking away. You have the ability to heal others.
Cicero has no fight left. The end
I don't think this matters in the slightest.
touches us both.
Wanted to make sure. If there's something I can do, I do it. You're not gonna be pleased about this, so either way this sanctuary is done for. But Cicero is the keeper. No doubt about that. If Night Mother would have told me to kill him, that would have been different. Astrid, not so much.
Arnbjorn is safe, and for that you have my thanks. But what of the fool? Is Cicero dead?
Yes, he's dead.
Excellent. Once again, you've proven yourself a born assassin. Tell you what, why don't you hold on to Shadowmere a while longer? He's a fine steed, and hasn't been ridden nearly as much as he should lately. And now that this Cicero mess has been mopped up, we can get back to the matter at hand,
So what's the next task?
There's just one more target before we strike out at the Emperor. Have you by chance heard of the Gourmet? Read his cookbook? It's become quite a phenomenon.
Actually, I have.
The Gourmet is scheduled to cook for the Emperor at a special dinner. You'll kill him, steal his writ of passage, and assume the role of Master Chef. Festus has been spearheading this part of the assassination plan. He's close to uncovering the identity of the Gourmet. You should report to him. Watch yourself out there. Sister?
By Sithis, you slew everyone. Well, except for the one you kept alive.
The shadow scales are all but forgotten. An ancient tradition from another time.
I'm the perfect weapon. My innocent childish form grants me nearly unrestricted access. Poison or a good bite usually takes care of the rest.
There you are. Took your sweet time dealing with Cicero, eh? Now let's get down to business. Astrid told you about the Gourmet, I hope.
I need to kill him and take on his identity.
Quite so. But first, you'll need to learn who he is. Assuming, of course, that the Gourmet actually is a he. Could be a woman, for all we know.
Hey, do you have any idea how I might find out?
Oh, indeed I do, indeed I do. In my, investigations, I came upon this. It's a copy of the Gourmet's cookbook. Oh, but not just any copy. It's signed, you see. Seems to be a message from the Gourmet to one Anton Varan. I've tracked Varan to the keep in Markarth. It would seem he's the cook.
And this Anton Viran knows the gourmet's true identity.
I believe so. Therefore, you are to obtain that information from Varan, who the gourmet really is and where he can be found. Oh, and when you're done with Varan, kill him. Loose ends and all that. Next, you'll have to... Are you still paying attention?
Of course, please continue.
As I was saying, you'll need to kill the gourmet, of course. But what's more, you'll need to get his writ of passage, so you can take his place. Oh, and if you can, hide his body. The longer it takes for anyone else to determine his real identity, the better. Now off with you.
What else here can you tell me about the gourmet?
Nobody knows his true identity. Well, nobody except Gaius Morrow, and you've already taken care of him. Well, I do know the gourmet was classically trained in traditional Breton cuisine in High Rock. So, that's where he must have met Anton Varan. In any event, our anonymous chef shares a passion for food with all of Tamriel. And that anonymity will prove the Emperor's undoing.
Tell me about this cookbook.
Uncommon Taste. It was published a few years ago. It became a sensation throughout the Empire almost overnight. The recipes were hailed as both practical and decadent. I made a few of the gourmet's dishes myself, actually. His roast mutton with regard berry sauce is to die for. But his chocolate pate gives me the runs.
So, he's in Skyrim.
Yes, Gaius Morrow, on orders from his father, arranged for the gourmet to come to Skyrim months ago, to serve as the Emperor's personal chef. But the Emperor cancelled his journey at the last minute. Morrow was smart. Kept the gourmet around, in case things changed. And so, the gourmet has remained in seclusion, somewhere in Skyrim, on indefinite hold. Probably feels like a prisoner. But you'll fix that.
I can already take a guess at least one
Remember,
possible option.
the Markarth Keep.
There was some...
That's...
I don't know who he is. But we met... Nightgate Inn. There was talk of an orc who had paid money in advance to live there, and who was sampling things, basically. But what struck me as odd was that the innkeeper told us that he was very sociable and wanted to interact with people, but for some reason was staying isolated, like he didn't want to, but he had to. That would be a good option.
You'll find Anton Varan. Probably.
As I said,
cooking
I
up
really
all
don't
the
know.
gourmet's
Yes.
recipes,
It's been quite a
passing
boon,
them off
looking
as
like
his
a shot.
own.
Yes, don't kill the gourmet. Oh, I know you have to, but it makes me sad all the same. I love the gourmet's recipes. The world will soon be a blander, less flavorful place. Can't wait to hear all about the next person you murder.
I wish I had more contracts to dole out. You handled those jobs like a born killer. I wouldn't worry too much about this Varane giving you the information you need. Give him a good scare, and he'll squawk like a hag raven. That said, if your attack on Varane is witnessed, those Markarth guards are going to be none too happy. Good luck, and try not to get yourself killed.
It's a little bit troublesome. You can't rely on the guards to kill these targets. You can probably kill some of them, but They also give up the moment they get knocked down. Certain targets cannot be damaged that way, apparently. It's either me or nothing.
Need some... You've been directed to dispose of the gourmet's body, is that correct? I often find water to be a suitable hiding place. A lake, a pool, the sea. May the shroud of death embrace
There you are. Look, I just wanted to say thanks for coming to find me back in Dawnstar. Crazy Jester finally met his match, am I right? The last thing you need is my help. Listener or not, you've proven yourself time and again. To Astrid, to the family, and to me. Yeah, good luck.
It's because I'm better a killer than you are, doesn't mean that I don't
Need
need
something?
advice. Or can't
Sister?
use advice.
Believe it or not, Festus likes you. He senses your power, your potential. Follow his instructions to the letter, and you may even earn his respect.
I wonder if I could have married some of these
Kill
guys.
well, and often.
I mean, a proper crazy son of a bitch's companion. Usually that's not really an option, but it would have been at least a much more interesting option. At the same time, it doesn't matter. I mean, if you don't have proper interactions, it's not really a relationship. It's just a marriage for the sake of being able to say that you're married, and that's it. Not a proper relationship. Hopefully future games will alter that. At least offer a few options that there might be something else. I mean, it's not really necessary, but it's another one of those things that there's a clear room for improvement. To bring the, or rather push the gaming series forward somehow. I doubt anyone would complain. I mean, it's fairly common in the role-playing games these days. And it's fairly
Cousin of the
popular
Emperor was
feature,
murdered.
and everyone
He saw it
who
with his own
doesn't
damn
want
wedding
to do it just doesn't have to. And if there's some kind of an interaction feature there, it will probably make easier for mod makers to try to build something on top of that.
Damn, sworn. If they can kill people in thy city, I'll have Madonna's head.
I have to work, or Anton will rip my head off.
Don't mind the dogs. They get anxious when they haven't had dinner.
Delivery from Banning.
Oh, thank you. The dogs were getting restless. Here, this is for you. See ya.
Yes, yes, for the 100th time. I am a Breton. I was born in High Rock, and then I came here. I am not a Richman.
Ah yes, High Rock, home of exquisite Russian cuisine.
Who are you? What do you want?
Gourmet. Who is he? Where is he?
The gourmet? Never. I don't know what led you here, but nothing will betray my trust. I'll take the secret of the gourmet's identity to my grave.
For the Dark Brotherhood, that can be easily arranged.
The Dark Brotherhood? Now, wait a minute. Let's not get hasty. I mean, surely my friend wouldn't want me to endanger my own life, right? Look, his name is Balagog Gronolobe. He's an orc. The gourmet's an orc. He's staying at the Nightgate Inn. That's all I know. Now you'll let me go, right?
Of course, Anton. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Wonderful. You're welcome. I'll just be on my way then.
Lay down, Anton. Nothing bad is gonna happen to you. Take it cool. Well, at least I guessed correctly. That might be a problem. Even though his exact identity might be a secret, surely that does not mean that there's not kind of people don't know some kind of elimination, like is he a man or woman? Maybe they know he's not an elf or something like that, so this is incredibly risky. I'm the wrong gender, the wrong race, don't know anything about cooking. This is pretty reckless. I want to attack him when he's ready. Go to sleep. This needs to work. Need my double damage gauntlets. "30 times sneak damage." Right. By order of His Eminence, Emperor Titus, meet the second possessor of this rite of passage known throughout the Empire as the celebrated chef and author of the Gourmet, is granted full and unrestricted access to any areas, information, or supplies necessary to fulfill the duty of the Emperor's personal cook. Get him out of sight first. We have a dagger with him. Dagger was dragging him down. We put him in one of these, I suppose. little bit of blood here. Will go unnoticed. Not at all that of demanding a mission. Probably okay. No. I'll take his clothing. Can't access him anymore. So I can. Find boots and clothes. Pretending to be a chef in battle armor probably isn't gonna go over well.
So the prodigal murderer returns. And the gourmet?
Dead.
So I gathered. It seems a certain orc has disappeared, which means you not only killed the gourmet, but disposed of the body as well. You've got the writ of passage too, I see. Splendid. Splendid. Ah, and word has come in from Markarth that the keep's cook has met an untimely demise. You performed your duties to the letter. I was wrong about you. I see that now. Maybe we all were. Here's your payment, and a little something else as well, from me. Consider it my way of apologizing for being so damn curmudgeonly. It's called the Night Weaver's Band. I wore this for years. I want you to have it now. It'll give your magic and sneakiness some much-needed oomph. Now you'd better get a move on and see Astrid. It's time. Time for the final stage of this grand and glorious operation.
Sister.
Sneaking is 10% better, destruction spells cost 10% less to cast. Thanks a bunch.
So it's done. You've killed the gourmet, and now Titus Mead II is as good as dead.
So it's time. We're ready to assassinate the Emperor.
Oh, yes. And I've decided you will have the honor. Look at you. So calm, so confident. I do believe you were born for this task. So let's begin. Go now to Castle Dower in Solitude. Present the gourmet's writ of passage to the officer in charge, Commander Marrow. I'm sure you remember him. You'll gain unrestricted access to the kitchens, and then the Emperor. You're posing as a chef, so you'll be able to poison his meal rather easily.
Which poison I should use?
Here, take this. It's called Jaren root. All it takes is one taste, and the effects are quite immediate. The Emperor will be serving Sithis before he even knows he's dead. Once Mead has been killed, escape through the upper door and across the bridge. I've arranged for it to be unguarded once the alarm is sounded. Now go, my friend. Go and fulfill your destiny as listener.
Tell me about Jaren root.
It's a rare plant, found only on the island of Stros Makai. It can be served like any vegetable, cut up Put in a salad, perhaps boiled in a stew. One taste will lead to nearly instant death, so don't even think about it.
Anything else?
It took all the favors, bribes, and blackmails I could muster, but I've secured your exit out of the keep. Just follow my instructions, and the Dark Brotherhood will be back on top. All thanks to you, listener. Remember, when you kill, we all wield the blade.
I don't see her plan working out. The only reason we even have this is because of the matron.
Sister.
Advice.
Astrid has arranged for your escape, no? Then you have nothing to worry about. Get in, kill the Emperor, and get out. Then, we celebrate.
Sounds a bit
Right
too convenient. Just wondering how the shit is gonna hit the fan.
It's been quite a boon, looking like a child. No one ever suspects a thing. Don't take any chances with this one. Use the jarm root to poison the Emperor's food. You're disguising yourself as a chef. It only makes sense. Kill well and often.
Oh, good to see you, sister. Gearing up to kill the Emperor? Exciting times. Exciting times indeed. Well, while it's true I prefer sorcery's more destructive nuances, we mustn't forget the many spells with simpler, more practical applications. Sure, you poison the Emperor, but what then? Why not summon an Atronach to cause some chaos? Or turn invisible and slip away? Use your imagination. Remember, fireballs. You can never go wrong.
Sister. You get to kill the Emperor. The bloody Emperor. You'd better enjoy this one. You owe us all that much. So make it bloody, painful, and spectacular. Stay safe.
Need something? What an honor. The assassination of an emperor. And all because you are the listener, favored by the Night Mother, anointed by Sithis. I'm so very happy for you, if not a bit envious. May the Shroud of Death embrace you.
Yeah, Shroud of Death embrace. Sounds simple enough. See how it goes. The others please try to pretend wearing the proper equipment. What was it? Fine boots and clothes. Actually, I don't even think I'll wear the boots. Can easily just switch the grass. Maybe I should ditch the shield for a while.
Fletching suits me. It's
If you're interested, traveler.
But a well-made arrow strikes forth like the fury of a god.
The city is crawling with Imperial Legion, and you know what? I'm still nervous. Lazy and useless, the lot of them. They can't even keep the Stormcloaks in line. No way I trust them with the Emperor's life.
Stop right there. The tower is off limits until further notice.
Show Morrow the gourmet's rite of passage.
What's this now? Order of His Eminence, possessor of these papers. The gourmet. By Azra. The gourmet. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. We had no idea who to expect. You understand. You're not dressed as I would have suspected. But please, don't let me keep you. Proceed to the kitchen straight away. Gianna, the castle chef, has been eagerly awaiting your arrival.
That happened to me. I'd be a wreck.
Well, that didn't sound too bad. Wonder, was he expecting me to arrive with a chef's hat? Something like that. Does she know? To know something about food. Yeah, working with others. This, I'm not sure if this is gonna end up badly. I'm trying to see what our options are.
On another delivery. I told you people our stocks are fine. Now put whatever you have over there, then get out.
You misunderstand, for I am the gourmet.
The gourmet? Oh, finally. When I heard the gourmet was being brought in to cook for the Emperor, I could hardly believe it. It's just...
Yes?
You're a high elf? Oh, I never would have guessed it. So many of your recipes are clearly aimed at the common folk. It just seems...
Silence! I'm ready to prepare the grand feast.
Oh, well, actually, you're not. Wearing a chef's hat, I mean. There's one right over there on the shelf. You can't very well cook without it.
For fuck's sakes. Oh, Diana, I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, just look at you. Absolutely brilliant. Now you're just as I imagined.
You know, the gourmet is here to cook, not talk. Let's begin.
Oh, yes, but of course. The Emperor has requested your signature dish, the potage le magnifique. I've taken the liberty of getting it started. But the cookbook only says so much, and everyone makes the potage differently. I would be honored if we could make it the gourmet's special way. The base broth is already boiled. We can get started right now. So, which ingredient should I add next?
Oh, fuck's sakes. Remain silent.
Oh, I get it. This is a test, right? You want to see how well I know the potage le magnifique. Well then, I think a pinch of frost salt should do the trick, right? Now what? My choice, then? Oh, very well. I think we should add some chorus eggs for additional flavor. Okay, let me see. Thistle, yes, let's try that. Just a sprig or two.
Just add a septum? Okay. I'll just stay quiet because I have no idea what I'm doing.
My choice? Alright then, tomatoes. Simple, yet infinitely flavorful. Don't you agree? Well, I have to say, the stew seems done. Add anything else and we may dilute the distinct flavors. So, is that it?
One final ingredient. At this.
Oh? What is this? Some kind of herb? Are you sure? The potage tastes perfect as it is. Any other ingredient might...
Now, Gianna. Who's the gourmet here?
I'm sorry. Of course, it's your most famous recipe after all. Alright then. Your secret ingredient's been added. And if I may say so, it has been an honor getting a chance to prepare a meal with, well, the best chef in the entire Empire. I'll carry the stew pot and lead the way up to the dining room. I'm sure the Emperor and his guests are dying to meet you.
Operations. Just in case. Paralysis and invisibility. In many ways, calm would be the best option, or rather, pacify. Toolcast Pacify is actually quite powerful. Creatures and people up to level 28 won't fight for 60 seconds, and dual cast that, and it's quite powerful. Please, just go, 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 go. Would you fucking move?
But aren't you even the least bit nervous after everything that's happened?
You mean the wedding? My cousin's apparent murder? An unfortunate misunderstanding, no more. Cold mead, hot tempers, these things happen.
Quite. Yet that reason...
Here we are. Gods, I'm nervous. We'll go in just a moment. Please, I'll serve. You just stand there and be amazing.
Yes, an unfortunate turn of events that, but an isolated incident. And I have been assured that the fault was with the man's son alone. Truth is, we are in no danger whatsoever. Killing an emperor can be useful, but befriending one, now that's beneficial, as I'm sure you'd all agree. Aha! Here we are, honored guests. I present to you the gourmet.
Gourmet?
The
This is such an
potage
honor.
magnifique. So delicious. My friends, as Emperor, I of course reserve the right of first taste. Oh, how marvelous. Just delicious. It is everything I had hoped it would be. I
The
think something's
gourmet.
wrong.
Leave it to Titus to spare no expense.
The gourmet and the chef have poisoned the Emperor. Get them!
What? No. No, you don't understand. There's been some kind of mistake. Ah!
Equipment change. Okay. Escape to tower. It was somewhere up. I'm paying too much attention what the option to escape was.
That man was, by far, the most insufferable decoy the Emperor has ever employed. I'm glad he's dead. But I'm even happier that you killed him. You, an assassin for the Dark Brotherhood, have just made an attempt on the Emperor's life. Would have succeeded had it been the real man. Surprised? So was I when a member of your family came to me with a plan. We worked out a deal, you see. An exchange. I get you, and the Dark Brotherhood gets to continue its existence. But you know what? I've changed my mind. How about this? I kill you, and butcher each and every one of your miserable little friends. Your sanctuary's being put to the sword right now. That's what I think of this deal. You killed my son. All of you. And now you'll pay the price. Kill her, and make sure there's nothing left to bury.
What was that?
Over here!
What in the bloody blazes?
Bloody blazes! Okay, you're not up to this. Which one of you losers made the deal? Yeah, I think someone didn't like me being the listener. Someone didn't like me.
Stop right there.
Any chance I could talk you into overlooking this?
All right, but you just watch yourself. Next time, I might not be so lenient. Wait, I know you.
Skyrim.
Yeah, come on. I don't think it was a coincidence that Cicero was provoked to attacking. So I'm probably in the same train. Right to the sanctuary. So they're trying to take me out. Shit. And this one you have networks. Quick travel locations. Can't quick travel. So the sanctuary is under attack. I wonder if there'll be any survivors. Well, Cicero is still alive, I suppose. Huzzah for that. They seem to be a little bit tougher versions of Imperial soldiers, so we shouldn't have trouble with these. Both Cyclones. Well, I was interested in the quick travel location. Nothing else.
Time to end this little game.
Typical legionary soldiers, more or less.
One of these corpses. Does it matter?
Come on!
Shrouded armor. Is there anything worth alive here? Everyone's dead.
So be it. Shall not soon forget the Dark Brotherhood. So you are alive. I was starting to wonder.
The Emperor, it was all a trap. Someone set us up.
Considering most of us are now dead, I assumed as much. And before you ask, no, I don't think it was you. Well, maybe I did. Saving my sorry hide just now sort of erased any doubts. So, thanks.
Yeah, we need to get out of here.
You've got that right. Only a matter of time before we're roasted alive. Come on.
Listener, I am your only salvation.
We are...
Come, embrace me.
Nazir, I'm telling you, he's in there.
I'm going as fast as I can, you stupid she-devil. I don't see you helping.
I'm not exactly built for manual labor. Now come on, you've almost got it.
One more pull. There.
Can you get it open?
I think so. Just hold on a moment.
You must speak with Astrid. Here in the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. It's all right. You've been through a lot. Maybe you should just sit down for a bit.
I have to speak with Astrid. She's in here, in the sanctuary. Follow me.
She's here? By Sithis, I thought we'd lost her. Let's go.
Well, at least a couple of them survived. Exactly look good.
Alive. You're alive. Thanks to this.
Look like shit.
Alive. You're alive. Thanks to this. Shh. Please. There is much I have to say. And not much time. I'm sorry. So very sorry. The Penitus Oculatus. Marrow. He said that by giving you to them, he would leave the Dark Brotherhood alone. Forever. Oh, my Sithis, I was such a fool. All of this, it's all my fault. You are the best of us. and I nearly killed you, as I've killed everyone else.
Remain silent.
Don't you see? It was me. I set you up. Wanted you dead. I betrayed you. The Night Mother. Everything I hold dear. And now Marrow has betrayed me. I just wanted things to stay the way they were. Before Cicero. Before the Night Mother. Before you. I thought I could save us. I was wrong. But you're alive. So there's still a chance. A chance to start over. Rebuild. That's why I did this. Don't you see? I prayed to the Night Mother. I am the Black Sacrament.
What are you saying?
I'm saying you were right. The Night Mother was right. The old ways. They guided the Dark Brotherhood for centuries. I was a fool to oppose them. And to prove my sincerity, I have prayed for a contract. You lead this family now. I give you the Blade of Woe, so that you can see it through. You must kill me.
Blade of Woe. Absorb 10 points of health. Not particularly good, is it? I mean, second Bone Dagger, 118. Blade of Woe, 30. Still, might be improvable. I'm not quite sure what type of dagger it is. You please stand out of the way.
Thank you.
Astrid. By the sands, I still can't wrap my head around it. Astrid. By the sands.
If I hadn't heard it with my own ears, I wouldn't have believed it. How could Astrid have done this to us? Strangely, I feel only pity for her.
Astrid is dead. It is as it should be. May she find redemption in the void. But while you live, the Dark Brotherhood lives. We must fulfill our contract. Emperor Titus Mede II must be eliminated. Speak with Armand Mortier at the Bannered Mare in Whiterun. He will know the true Emperor's location. But first, inform Nazir of your plans. For you are the listener, and must bind this family together.
Else it is. Guess we're relocating to the other sanctuary.
Sithis, what a mess. I guess this is the end.
I'll just follow Nazir's.
Not exactly. The Night Mother has spoken to me again.
What? Well, what did she say?
I must speak with Armand Mortier once more.
Armand Mortier? But that would mean...
The contract is still on. The true Emperor must be assassinated.
You mean there's still a chance? But how? Our plan has gone to ruin. Everyone is dead. The family...
Family lives on, Nazir. You have to trust me.
All right then. Go. Go, my listener. Find out what that slimy bastard Motier has to say. Then send the Emperor to Sithis. Ah, but when you're done, there's no use returning here, is there? I was thinking, the Dawnstar Sanctuary. We could make a proper home there. Listen, when you're finished with this Emperor business, meet Babette and me there. I'll find some way to move the Night Mother. Don't worry. Now go. And come back with a barrel full of gold, huh? Babette, my girl, pack your things. We're moving.
I was hoping you'd say that.
So, all is quite not lost yet. We lost a couple of good members. We still have a handful. Just need to know where the Emperor is located. Hopefully the next one will be better.
I'd be dead if not.
Like to get a little bit payback if I can as soon as possible.
Not here. I told you to meet me in Riverwood.
No stuck.
What is it? I said I didn't wish to be disturbed.
Sithis is due a soul, wouldn't you agree?
By the gods! You're alive! But I'd heard your sanctuary. Please, you mustn't think I had anything to do with that. I wanted the Emperor dead. The true Emperor. I still do. It was Morrow.
The Emperor, the real Emperor, where is he?
You mean after all that's transpired, the Dark Brotherhood will still honor the contract? Why, this is astounding news! Wonderful news! The Emperor is still in Skyrim, but not for long. He's on board his ship, the Kataraya, moored offshore in the Solitude Inlet. But you must hurry. If you can get on board that ship, kill Titus Mead II, as contracted, I will reveal the location of the dead drop that holds your payment.
You know what kind of security should I expect?
Surely you're joking. This is the true Emperor, not some half-septim lookalike. He'll be surrounded by elite bodyguards, I'm sure. You'll have your work cut out for you.
No shit.
Still, everyone assumes the Dark Brotherhood has been completely destroyed. They may be a bit more lax than usual.
But, okay. The ship, Katarina. Any way to get on board?
Well, I don't know. It's in the Solitude Inlet. That's the channel just north of the docks. I suppose you should go to the docks and swim?
Okay, he's worthless.
Please, make haste. The Emperor's ship won't stay moored forever. We won't get a chance like this again.
It's not like necessarily that he's totally incompetent. He has no experience in this. No real information. Nothing that would really help us. I mean, floor plans, access points, exits, anything usual that we might have be able to turn into an advantage. I guess it doesn't matter. An ancient dragon, I don't think I want to go out with him. be a perfect decoy. Can't cast invisibility here, though. Any potential access points? If I have to use the surface, I'll use the surface. Yeah, I can. But literally just this here. I can climb aboard somehow.
And that's the last one. Alright, enough of this.
Kill the imp. Not really here to loot.
Come on, let's get something to read. Gods, I'll be glad to see the last of Skyrim. Dragons, murder, rebellion. We sail right into the middle of it with the Emperor on board. I think we'll all feel better once we're back out to sea. Won't be long now.
Yeah, either make way or I'm just gonna slaughter every single one of you. Nice looking ship.
Well, it's all over now. Lieutenant said you could see the smoke from Whiterun. Yeah, I'm glad we can finally stand down. Getting tired of looking over my shoulder all the time. Nothing to do now but sit back, relax, and enjoy the trip home.
Yeah, key. Yep. Cast a few lockpicks.
And once more I proved Commander Morrow the fool. I told him, you can't stop the Dark Brotherhood. Never could. Come now, don't be shy. You haven't come this far just to stand there gawking.
Not saying anything.
You and I have a date with destiny, it would seem. But so it is with assassins and emperors, Yes, I must die, and you must deliver the blow. It is simply the way it is. But I wonder, would you suffer an old man a few more words before the deed is done?
I'm listening.
Well, I thank you for your courtesy. You will kill me, and I've accepted that fate, but regardless of your path through life, I sense in you a certain ambition. So, I ask of you a favor. An old man's dying wish. While there are many who would see me dead, there is one who set the machine in motion. This person, whomever he or she may be, must be punished for their treachery. Once you've been rewarded for my assassination. I want you to kill the very person who ordered it. Would you do me this kindness?
Consider it.
Thank you. Now, on to the business at hand, I suppose, hmm?
Emperor strokes. I'm the Emperor now. Thing about a book about the Dark Brotherhood. The last axe. Not really here to come to rob this place, but too bad we can't enchant these. Last opportunity. Looks like ebony maze. Somebody interested in maybe books about what he might have. Nothing too fancy here. Failing. Emperor's robes. Gilded wrist guard. Borak of exhaust. So the deed is done. Mount Motiar. Am I going to kill him? I don't think so. It's not a contract. Don't have a lot of carry weight. Well, I do have the Ethereum circlet.
The secure White Run is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
Aha! You're back.
I just meet the second last date.
I know! I received the news not moments ago. Ha ha! This is glorious! My friend, you may not realize it, but you have served the Empire, indeed all of Tamriel, in ways you cannot possibly imagine. Ah, but you care little for politics, am I right? You want money, and money you shall have. Your payment waits for you at a dead drop. It is inside an urn, in the very chamber where we first met, in Vollenrud. Now please, go. Collect your money, and let us never look upon one another again. Our business, thank the gods, is concluded.
Not here. I told you to meet me in Riverwood.
I'm not gonna kill him. Contracts are one thing. Request for an old man is just that, request. Retrieve payment. Could be a quick and easy task. Wasn't too deep inside the ruin we made. I wonder what the going price for murdering an emperor is these days. So far, every time I've seen these rewards, it's always been disappointment. Want to see if this is an exception. After all, it's just one guild, so I really am not expecting anything. But we'll see. $20,000 gold. It's really nothing amazing, but that's a solid reward. That's something I have not seen before. It's probably more money than everything else we did for the Assassin's Guild combined. So, and if you start this kind of a campaign early on, it is a huge chunk of money. So yeah, that's more like it. Still nothing super amazing, but for the amount of work we did, we got already paid and it was entertaining. So this is just an extra boost in funds. Let's see how things are here. Something I'll end. Not sure if we can do anything for the guild here anymore. Probably some repeatable assassination quest maybe, but I'm not interested in that. It's just not... The kills are not really challenging, and it's not that entertaining, so I'll skip it.
Well, what word of the Emperor?
Titus Mead II is dead.
Truly? Could you have brought us more wondrous news? Recent events notwithstanding, this is a happy day for us, my friend. Despite your misfortunes, you stayed true to the Dark Brotherhood. You've saved us all, and for this, you have my eternal thanks. Now, of course, I must ask, killing the Emperor, how much did Motier pay for such a thing?
20,000 gold.
Ha! Remarkable. Well, the old bastard certainly made it worth your while, didn't he? Now, might I offer some advice? You should go to Riften and find Delvin Mallory. I believe Astrid had you visit him once before. Mallory is an expert obtainer of goods. We can use the money to repair and refit the sanctuary. Make a true home for us, huh? You do that, and I'll see what I can do about recruiting some new additions to our family.
I think I'll leave things here. Definitely, I'm not leaving this Dark Brotherhood business yet. More work to be done. I don't think much will happen until we refurbish this.
It is done. Emperor Titus Mead II lies dead, and the Dark Brotherhood yet lives. But our work is just beginning. Approach me, listener, and hear my words. Yet another child has prayed to their mother. Speak with the unemployed laborer at the Frostbrute Inn in Rorikstead. Accept his gold then kill the target. So begins a contract, bound in blood.
Dark Brotherhood forever. Employ the Elvin Mallory's service, and we already had one token for the seer, so we want to visit him too. Yeah, I think next time we'll finish the Dark Brotherhood and see if we can get it going again.